Brazillionaires, written by Alex Cuadros, offers a detailed look at the rise of Brazil's ultra-wealthy class, focusing on the country's most influential and powerful billionaires. Cuadros explores how these individuals accumulated their vast fortunes, shedding light on the broader political, economic, and social context that enabled their success. The book provides insight into the world of Brazil's oligarchs, their complex relationships with the government, and the often controversial ways they have shaped the nation's economy. The author begins by exploring the roots of Brazil's wealth inequality, which has long been a defining feature of the country. He details how Brazil's history of colonization, slavery, and unequal land distribution laid the foundation for a system where a small group of elites control much of the wealth and power. Cuadros introduces key figures who have come to dominate Brazil's business landscape, highlighting their rise from modest beginnings to becoming some of the richest people in the world. Cuadros examines several notable billionaires, including Jorge Paulo Lemann, who made his fortune through the acquisition of global brands like Anheuser-Busch InBev, and Ike Batista, once one of the richest men in the world before his downfall. He details how these individuals navigated Brazil's unique political and economic environment, capitalizing on opportunities in industries like energy, mining, banking, and agriculture. The book highlights how these billionaires used their business acumen, political connections, and strategic investments to build vast empires. One of the central themes in Brazillionaires is the relationship between business and politics in Brazil. Cuadros discusses how many of the country's billionaires have maintained close ties with political leaders, using their wealth and influence to shape policy in their favor. This symbiotic relationship has allowed Brazil's oligarchs to thrive in an environment where government policies, corruption, and a lack of regulatory oversight have played significant roles in perpetuating wealth inequality. Cuadros also delves into the personal stories of these billionaires, examining their backgrounds, motivations, and the impact their fortunes have had on their lives. While some of the subjects of the book are portrayed as visionary entrepreneurs, others are shown to be more ruthless, exploiting the system to secure their wealth. The author provides a nuanced portrayal of Brazil's business elite, acknowledging both their achievements and the ethical questions surrounding their rise to power. The book also addresses the social and environmental consequences of the wealth accumulation of these billionaires. Cuadros explores how their business practices have sometimes contributed to environmental degradation, labor exploitation, and social inequality, raising questions about the long-term sustainability of such wealth. In doing so, he critiques the broader economic system in Brazil, where wealth creation often comes at the expense of the broader population. In conclusion, Brazillionaires offers an in-depth exploration of the world of Brazil's ultra-rich, providing readers with a fascinating look at how the country's billionaires came to power and the forces that have enabled their success. Cuadros highlights the complex relationship between business and politics in Brazil, the ethical challenges surrounding the accumulation of wealth, and the impact these billionaires have had on the country's economy and society. Through its compelling narrative, the book sheds light on the broader issue of wealth inequality and the way it shapes modern economies.